Hello everyone, this is my working desk and my current setup. Today I'm going to unbox and set up my new monitors. I'm very excited about this because I haven't changed my monitors in 9 years, more or less. These monitors are quite good, they're full HD with HUAWEI Matrix, so they have really good colors and viewing angles, so they're very comfortable. The only downside, they don't have flicker-free support, but it's not really important if you are using monitors in full brightness, as I do. I have an utility which mitigates it, and it can change the brightness of the monitor in software mode without hardware, without flicker-free hardware. So I'm going to unbox these monitors and set them up. Nauska. I was thinking about getting a new iMac, but iMac is only one monitor and I need two. And let's start with the first monitor. Or should I unplug my previous ones? Yeah, let's do that first. It's not lightweight. I had BenQ EW2430. Cables and manual. It's huge. Look at it. Old power cables. Yeah. Look at that. So it comes already assembled. I don't need to attach the stand. It's one piece. Yeah. It's big. It's covered in protective, like paper, plastic paper, I don't know. It doesn't feel like plastic, but it's definitely not paper. Let's grab. What do we have here? Power. It's Type-C. Type-C cable, very nice. I think such cables are not cheap. And what it seems like mini display port to display port. I'm not sure if my existing HDMI cable will be able to run full resolution, but we'll see. And some manual, I guess, with warranty maybe. Yep. I should definitely keep the boxes because transporting these is gonna be a challenge. Yeah, it's definitely long. So the second one. So it's working, but there's no image. And there was the image before. This one is not working as I want it to work, because here's a way to open the main menu, and here's nothing. Okay, I'm in the menu and I'm changing the input source to HDMI. Let's see if it helps. Okay, let's see if it works. Well, it doesn't. Why? Why it doesn't work? Let's unplug this one. It doesn't react on any buttons. Maybe my cable is bad. Let's try to change the cable. So currently I have HDMI to DisplayPort. So a DisplayPort goes to my video card and HDMI to this monitor. Let's change the cable. The one that comes with the monitor. Hooray! It's working. Nice. So I can tell you right now, displays are really good. I was afraid they are going to be shit, because I only bought them based on reviews of early reviewers, those who got the monitor from Huawei or somehow else. I've pre-ordered 2 of them back in August or maybe July, and waited till now, September 14th, when these monitors came to the store. Why I chose those monitors is because their resolution is really high, 3830 by 2560. It's more than 4K display by vertically, so it's not 16 by 9 aspect ratio, it's 3 by 2, and the vertical space has about this much extra space on top and bottom compared to 4K displays. And it's really important for me because I can fit much more content on the screen, much more source code. So here is my code. Wow. Already I can tell they fit much more stuff on the screen, much more text, much more code. And the killer feature of these monitors, which is really a killer feature because of their unique aspect ratio, is gonna be this. Let me show you. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know how it works. So let's move them up. more protective film. Well, I'm afraid to do it. They don't budge. Am I doing it correctly? You know what? Let's read manual. Well, I'm a stupid person, and these monitors don't support portrait mode. I can't rotate them 90 degrees, and that's a real shame. I don't know why I imagined that they can rotate, but if they could, it would be absolutely impressive, because with such a high height, when it's rotated 90 degrees, it's still quite wide monitor, and it would be perfectly fine for documents and stuff, but this way you would have even more vertical space, which is really good for code. But alas, I guess I have to still use it in normal landscape mode. It's not too big of an issue, of course. The display is absolutely lovely. Let's adjust the monitor a bit more. So I've been poking around, and I don't like that on the menu there's nothing to see any current resolution or current mode. When I try to go to settings, it and display, it just ignores me and says that they can't do any settings in HDR mode. However, here on the second display, I can see the settings and adjust contrast, color, temperature, but so that means it's not in HDR, which is weird, but understandable. This one runs on DisplayPort, this one is on HDMI, and maybe my HDMI cable is not capable of supporting HDR over such resolution. Maybe I need to update it, or maybe it's just there's no way to support HDR with HDMI, not sure. So, but the system report utility on Mac shows that both my display run 30-bit color mode, and but the only difference is that one of them runs at 60 Hz UI and the other one is 50 Hz UI. I'm not sure if there's actually a difference, very hard to tell, but I do see that at least gamma is different on these monitors. Yeah, not sure what to do about it. Maybe a different HDMI cable would do, maybe something else. So far I really enjoyed these monitors, and they support a whole bunch of other features, but they are not interesting to me, like wireless projection, some other stuff. I'm not interested it also has microphone. So here's that. I'm not sure why. How would I use it? There's no sound input over display port. There's also NFC and stuff. And if I touch at the bottom here, this is really hot. This is like maybe 50 degrees Celsius. It's not comfortable, maybe even 60. I'm not sure. But it's a lot hotter than ambient temperature, but it's not hot here. So there's possibly another confirmation that this display does not run in HDR mode. I was reading the manual for the monitor, and to enable the microphone you have to plug it in with the USB cable to your computer. And I did just that to hook up my keyboard and my trackpad to the USB hub, so they don't use Bluetooth for connection with the computer. And now, surprisingly, if we go to sound, we can view the MateView monitor as an input, and it's really fun. Let's see how it sounds. I have already set it up as the input, so default input MateView. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are testing the sound of the monitor as a microphone. Let's hear it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are testing the sound of the monitor as a microphone. It sounds awful. Really, really awful. It's gonna sound even more awful if we use it not only as a microphone but as a speaker. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are testing the sound of the monitor as a microphone. Yeah, it doesn't sound much worse. Let's listen to some, compare it to speakers. Of course, there's a lot of difference, and yeah, the monitor doesn't sound good, of course, but it's not too bad. I expected the speaker in the monitor to be worse, but microphone to be much better. But it turned out it's the other way around. The microphone is worse than I expected, and the speakers are better. Okay. And when I connected the USB to the monitor, I was able to go to the monitor software and update it. And I haven't done it on the second monitor yet, so I can show you how it looks like. So let's connect with the USB my trackpad, and on the monitor we have to set up the source as wireless. We don't have any wireless source, but we just need the menu, and it doesn't work. It doesn't let me switch. It switches back. Yeah, it switches back, but I think we can trick it with a power bank and another Type-C cable. Yeah, I'm just turning on my power bank, plug it into the monitor stand. Let's see how it goes now. It works. I have plugged in my power bank and now it recognizes it as some device on in the port, and now it doesn't switch back to HDMI, and now I can use my trackpad in this display menu to set up Wi-Fi. Connected. Okay, now we can go to settings, system update, version, automatically download. I had a pop-up screen on the previous monitor telling me that there's an update, but I don't see it here. By the way, I can also pair keyboard and mouse with the Bluetooth. Why this one doesn't have an update? Let's switch back to HDMI, maybe, and then enter the software again. Yeah, I had to unplug my keyboard and wake up the system because it didn't detect any signal. Okay, now let's try again. Input source wireless. And now settings, system update, year updates. This update modifies certain system parameters to deliver improved performance. Okay. So it's rebooting. Look at that. Updating software for the monitor using its built-in Wi-Fi module. That's the future. Should take less than a minute to install. 209. Okay, so they are up to date now. Another annoying thing is that you can change the brightness in the menu like this, but if I go to settings and enable high dynamic range for this monitor, now it doesn't allow me to change the brightness because it should be at full brightness, or it should be managed by operating system, but my change brightness buttons on the keyboard do nothing. So I'm not sure. Should it change brightness or shouldn't? Strange, I don't know. Maybe because high dynamic range uses the full potential of the display, of the matrix, of the backlight, it can't operate at any other brightness level. Let's compare the size with my old monitor. Well, look how smaller it looks. Yeah, on the camera it's not so small because of their viewing angle, but it's quite substantially smaller. These displays are much bigger. So I remind you that these displays are maybe for my American viewers, it's 1 It's more than one arm in diagonal. As a photographer, I can tell you colors are really nice, and viewing angles are also quite good. I was really afraid that viewing angles would be not as good because I have two displays and it could be an issue with such a wide view, but I can see the difference, of course, but it's not substantial. It's really good for coding, but it's not rotating, so think for yourself. So here you go. I quite like these monitors. They're expensive, they don't rotate, but there is not much else on the market that you can buy with such characteristics. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to answer that. This is probably one of the first true consumer reviews of this monitor. I like it. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more of my coding stuff, please subscribe.